Yo, it's your boy Marita, boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. If you ain't catch that live we did earlier on Drake, pretty much done lost this rap battle between him and Kendrick Lamar. Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Some secrets got exposed, some very dark, freaky, deaky, nasty, sack chaser, Dracula, Clarice, quid pro quo, Clarice. Secrets got revealed. All of those pins on top of Drake's mansion are there for a reason. If you go on the registry, you know what I'm saying? His house will light up like a motherfucking Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? So go check that last live out, and it'll enlighten you on the deep dark secrets that just got revealed on Drake in this rap battle between him and Kendrick Lamar. Now, um, I did this live separately because that first whole live, I wanted to just focus on the Drake and the Kendrick Lamar situation. Also, uh, it exposed a couple more of the people in the industry that have had these type of allegations or have indulged in these type of forbidden activities with people who are below the legal age limit to performing these type of activities with. So go check that out as well. But this one I wanted to keep this one separate. If y'all don't know, Hood, this guy Hood Fishing Entertainment. I'm from Florida. He a Florida boy, so it's understandable that some of you guys may not know about him, but I do know about him. I've been following Hood Fishing NT for probably about a year now. Subscribe to his channel, and what he is he's a young brother from Fort Myers, Florida, which is called Pakistan, which is where the rapper Plies is from, and he started a fishing YouTube fishing channel, and it took off. It was successful. Not only that, when you look at Hood Fishing Entertainment, he doesn't look like the typical uh, fisherman that you will see on TV or on YouTube. You know what I mean? He has golds in his mouth. He got the gold chain on. He got the long wicks. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is not hiding from the fact that he's from the hood. Hence the name of his channel, Hood Fishing Entertainment. I've been watching Hood Fishing Entertainment for a little minute now, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I like to fish, y'all. I'm from Florida. I love to fish. Salt water, fresh water, it don't matter. I can get out there and get it. I can fish like a motherfucker too. Not only that, my son loves to fish. Me and my son, we share a lot of the same we like some of the same a lot of the same things. And all his life, from the time he was 5 years old to even now, we go fishing. Like, if you go look on my shorts, you'll see videos of me and my son fishing. We done charter boats, we done went saltwater fishing, freshwater fishing, we do it all. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of connected with Hood Fishing Entertainment's content because it's something that I love to do. It's something that my son loves to do. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I promise y'all, I was going to get AK-47 to get in contact with Hood Fishing Entertainment for me because I wanted Hood Fish Entertainment to get in to I wanted my son to get with him so that him and Hood can go fishing together. First of all, it's because my son loves Hood's content, and my son is great at fishing as well. But also, my son lost his mama 2 years ago. It was her birthday, May 3rd. So happy heavenly, you know what I'm saying, Latoya Nixon. My son lost his mama to COVID a month after he graduated high school, and ever since then, he been he don't walk around sad or nothing. But I know my children, and he been grieving ever since then. You see what I'm saying? So I've been on my son about him starting a YouTube fishing channel with me. Like, we can do it because we both love to fish, and it's something that he loves to do, and he good at it too. Like, I'm telling you, like, my son is really fucking good at fishing. Like, he got the patience for it, and whenever he get his some free time, that's what he go do. Like, my son don't like he don't go hang on the corner, go to block, or go do this and that. There. Anytime he get him some free time, he got spots that he go fishing at. Anytime, he'll, you know what I mean, he'll get in his car, he'll get one of his homeboys that like to fish, or something like that, or he'll get with me and we go fishing. That's what we do for in our spare time. He loves do it, and I love for him to do it because um it's him doing something positive in his spare time other than doing something negative. So fathers, I'm gonna give y'all a word of advice. Uh every father, in my opinion, should fish with his son, throw the football with his son, play catch with his son. You know what I'm saying? These are those three things that a father should do with his son. But take your son fishing. Get your son into fishing. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you get your son into fishing, when he become older, teenage years, things of that nature, when he bored, that's what he gonna go do. If he like fishing. Now, some kids don't like fishing, but if he like it, get him into it. Because when he bored, that's what he gonna go do, and it's gonna save him a lot of from getting into a lot of trouble. It's definitely, and I got that from some older people. When they saw that I was taking my son fishing and things of that nature, some older people that I knew told me that. They said that's a good thing. They say, watch when he get bigger and he be bored or he in his spare time, watch he go fishing. And I be goddamn, that's what he do. I'm talking I call him, I be like, where you at? He be like, I'm finna go fishing. You know what I'm saying? He be finna go fishing too. Oh, you'll show me what he catch, call shit like that. So back to hood entertainment. So that's why I wanted to get AK. I never told AK this, but because I had just thought of this probably like a week or two ago. But I did tell my son, I said I'm gonna get with AK and I'm gonna get AK to get link me in with Hood Fishing Entertainment, and I'm gonna try to get him and you together so y'all can go fishing together. Now fast forward, it done came out a couple days ago that Hood Fishing Entertainment was shot 4 times in Fort Myers, Florida, which is where he from. Now the reports are that he is okay. He is gonna make a recovery. Um, but once he got shot, it went viral because he got a nice platform where they got a large following, and he's popular. He's popular. I didn't know all of these people knew about Hood Fish Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know 1090 Jake knew about Hood Fish Entertainment or nothing like that. But I know I did. You know what I'm saying? But I knew he was popular. Um, so he got shot, and when he got shot, people started blogging on that he got shot. Now, Hood Fisher Entertainment comes across as a very nice guy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I like to listen to him talk. And I just respect what he's doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell this a guy from the hood. This a guy from the hood, from the hood, from the hood. And he done found him a way. He took fishing and made it a YouTube channel, and he's highly successful at it. Like he's got a large following, hundreds of thousands of followers. Um, he take you different places and he catches these different fish, and he good at it. I'm talking about this motherfucker is a good fisherman, y'all. Like I ain't even lie to you, dog. He just won the Bassmaster Classic Pro Am tournament, his first ever tournament, and he won that motherfucker. Won a boat, a belt, and all type of shit. Now it's a Pro Am tournament, which means it's pros and amateurs in it. Professional bass fishermen. This boy, young man, I ain't calling him boy. This young man won that motherfucker first place. That show you how good he is. I'm telling you. I be watching it with my son. Because fishermen kind of competitive. So I say, Mike, he good? You think he good? He raw? I say he ain't raw as you is. He say, Dad, he raw. And then we look at them videos. That motherfucker good. I seen that motherfucker catch a fish without no bait, y'all. I ain't gonna even tell you no motherfucking lie. That motherfucker caught some fish without no bait, y'all. I'm telling you. One time he had a thing. He said, I'm gonna catch 20 fish in an hour or something like that, 2 hours, something like that. Motherfucker caught them 20 goddamn fish. I swear to God, bass too. Like that motherfucker, he'll throw the pole in it. It looked like it's fake. He catch the motherfucker so easy. But he good. But um, so it done came out that he got shot. So 1090 Jake dropped the video earlier today, and it says that he was exposed for allegedly snitching on some other people back in the days. and I'm gonna play the 1090J video, and then I'm gonna give my opinion on it as it's over with. But it's a very interesting story because we didn't. A lot of us didn't know none of the backstory on Hood Fishing Entertainment. All we just knew was just we liked that we saw somebody from the hood that was doing something positive and being successful at it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like very motivating, very inspiring. You know what I'm saying? So Rich Prince, I went to subscribe 3 months back. It was in my algorithm. He raw, Bass Pro Am. Yeah, he raw. I'm telling you, he raw. So we're gonna listen to 1090J, and then once it's over with, because this story is very interesting. And we're gonna I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about I'm gonna tell you my opinion on this situation. And it's my opinion may shock you on this situation too, man.
Plenty Florida blogs, you've likely seen Hood Fishing Entertainment, as he recently went viral after catching a whole ass shark and doing the most Florida thing possible, putting a gold chain around its neck. 28-year-old Rasheen Bailey, who goes by the nickname Ra or Ra, quickly amassed a following on both YouTube and Instagram, receiving nationwide support as he caught all types of sea life, won awards, and really won over a whole community in which dreads and gold teeth aren't considered the norm, but he shined anyway. Growing up in Fort Myers, for those not from Florida, this was the city also known as Little Pakistan. While Palm Beach, Miami, and Broward County sat on the East Coast, Fort Myers laid on the West Coast of South Florida. The Michigan projects would be home to Florida legend Plies, and Plies would carry the city on his back while putting it on the map. Looking at old footage of Fort Myers, it's not hard to see why Ra chose the name Hood Fishing. At 16 years old, Ra would move from Fort Myers to play football for Cape Coral High with the dreams of pursuing a football career. But the following year, his life almost ended. On July 1st, 2013, Fort Myers police were dispatched to a call for shots fired in the area of Lemon Street and Palm Ave. They drive through multiple streets before being flagged down by a then 17-year-old Ra, who said he'd been shot in the back somewhere by the Blue Store. Officers attempted to get information from Ra and his mother, who was also on the scene, but both were uncooperative. That's when Ra stated he was outside a house with a friend, and two males that he knows as Jay Riggins and Fat Sam started shooting at them. Ra took his shirt off, saying he was shot in the back while running, showing he'd been grazed by a bullet. Ra said his friend was possibly hurt but couldn't provide the address to where the shooting occurred, only saying he was outside of a white and peach colored house a block from the store. EMS arrived on scene to treat Ra's wound as his mother explained she came to pick him up and take him to the hospital when they flagged down the officer. Locating the shooting scene, officers would find 9 shell casings from a .45 and a 10mm pistol. Ra would be escorted back to the house, confirming that's where he was shot at. Officers made contact with Jatavis Carey at the home, who said he was outside with Ra when the shooting happened. They observed Jay Riggins and Fat Sam shoot at them, and Carey stated he and Ra ran before making his way back inside the home. Ra requested to make a report and press charges. Ra and his friend later arrived at the Fort Myers Police Department to provide sworn statements where they identified 17-year-old Javarcia Riggins and 16-year-old Jared German out of a photo lineup. Both teens would be charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without the intent to kill. Both teens would be taken to a juvenile detention facility where they'd eventually be adjudicated as adults and face upgraded charges of attempted murder. With Ra listed as a witness, it was in January of 2014 when he'd be called in to testify. Now 18 years old, Ra would state he's a junior at Cape Coral High. He'd get into his life story starting football at 5 years old and living inside Campbell Acres from 6 to 17. Campbell Acres is a one-way in, one-way out neighborhood based around 4 streets. The hood would be known throughout the city as the Chop, and Ra would leave his hood for Cape Coral for better opportunities and to play for a better football team. Throughout his testimony, he'd have to explain how he made it to his friend's house, stating he was driven by his cousin. At first, he refused to give up his cousin's name to the courts as he didn't want to involve anyone else, but the courts would persist and Ra eventually gave in. Moving on, Ra would state he was over his friends playing video games, and as it got later, they'd go out to the carport while Ra waited for his mom to pick him up in the rain. As Ra and Tavis shook hands, Ra witnessed the two teens approach, saying, "What's up, Tavis?" before opening fire. Ra would clarify for the courts who he saw, but that he never saw an actual gun, just the fire coming from the barrel. When asked about Fat Sam, Ra would say he grew up with him and at one point played flag football with him. He'd tell the courts he doesn't know much about him, but say his Facebook name was Bucktown German. Bucktown was another Fort Myers hood. Ra would describe a teen party he was warned not to go to where he saw Fat Sam. No words were exchanged, only looks, and Ra would describe them in court as "I'm gonna kill you when I see you, I'm gonna beat you up" looks. Ra would explain he's from the Chalk, while Fat Sam and Jay Riggins were from Bucktown, a rival hood. Ra would say he didn't have problems with anyone, but people he knew had problems with them and vice versa, so he was caught in the mix. Come to find out, Ra actually grew up with Jay Riggins and would go over his house a lot, which is how he came to know Fat Sam. But eventually they'd make other friends, and those friends would become enemies with others. Ra told the courts before this incident his house was shot up, and Jay Riggins told his mom he had nothing to do with it, but he showed the boys where he lived, and they shot it up. Ra's mom would confront Jay and Fat Sam, saying she wouldn't put the police on them, but what was the problem? And Fat Sam would say it was over a girl. Fast forward to the night Ra was shot. He just so happened to be texting a girl related to Fat Sam when Fat Sam and Jay showed up. Ra would state he really grew up in Michigan, where kids fought instead of shot, and they just moved on. The courts would ask if the shooting had affected him, and Ra said he's cool with it. When asked if he's afraid, he'd say no, and that he actually ran into Jay and Fat Sam while they were out on bond at a movie theater, and nothing happened. When asked if he's had a nightmare, he'd say no. He's never feared for his life, and if anything, he felt like it was a push to get out of Fort Myers. He'd tell the courts he'd rather have them see him on TV, wishing they could be him, but they chose the wrong thing. Little did Ra know, that's exactly what would happen. Jay Riggins would eventually plead guilty to 2 counts of attempted murder and receive a youth offender prison sentence of 4 years, followed by 2 years of probation. Jay would enter Florida State Prison in January of 2016 and be released in March of 2018, as he also received credit for his time in jail. His probation would be terminated only 7 months later, but not for good behavior.
This evening at approximately 9:30 p.m., the Lee County Sheriff's Office responded to shots fired in the Bell Tower shops. Upon arrival, our deputies observed 2 individuals that succumbed to their injuries, and 2 other individuals were transported to a local area hospital. Their injuries are unknown at this time. They're being treated. It appears to not be a random act of violence. I can tell you the Lee County Sheriff's Office Major Crime Unit is working very, very hard. All our resources are here. So please respect that scene and give us time to get all the details together. It's very open, very active. As we get details, I will get them to you as soon as possible. But again, we're going to be working through the night. Please give us that time. And again, it does not appear to be a random act of violence.
On October 9th, 2018, Jay Riggins was eating at a TGI Fridays, celebrating his mom's birthday. Jay, his mom, and his dad walked outside for a cigarette when gunfire erupted. As the smoke cleared, 22-year-old Jay and his 56-year-old father lay dead. Another woman was found shot, and another suffered injuries from glass shattering, but both would survive. Fat Sam would make a mistake many young men do as they enter the system. He'd take his case to trial and be found guilty on both counts of attempted murder, leaving him with a 20-year prison sentence. An appeal would be filed stating it was a dark, rainy night on the night of the shooting. No physical evidence or forensic evidence could identify the shooters. No other witnesses were ever found in the case, And the only evidence admitted at trial was the testimony of Rasheen Bailey, aka Ra. During Fat Sam's third year in prison, Ra would attempt to retract his trial testimony, but what was done was already done, and the appeal would be denied. Hood Fishing Entertainment would start in 2020, and Ra would share his adventures to social media as over the next 4 years his brand grew, but with success comes jealousy and envy. I would receive DMs months ago asking for me to expose Ra as a snitch, but in my mind, it was pointless. He wasn't a rapper portraying a gangster. He was just a man fishing, finding his own lane. So what changed between then and now?
Rasheen Bailey is known by many as Hood Fishing on Instagram and TikTok. He's recovering after being shot multiple times in Fort Myers. Tonight, Bailey's comment section is flooded with support and people questioning why someone would shoot him. One person even wrote, "Why would bro even have enemies?"
On May 2nd, 2024, around 4 p.m., shots rang out on MLK Boulevard and Michigan Ave. Ra was driving his car when another vehicle opened fire, shooting him multiple times. The shots caused Ra to veer off the road, cross the median, and crash into a truck. Ra would get out of the car running to a bystander, asking her to call 911. Ra would then flag down officers who applied a tourniquet before he was rushed to a hospital. An official statement would be posted to Ra's YouTube channel stating he was shot 4 times and is expected to make a full recovery. But why was he shot? Was this a random act of road rage? Or was the past coming back to haunt him? See, Ra spoke his future into existence. Jay Riggins was killed before Ra ever became successful, and Fat Sam is sitting inside of a Florida prison while Ra is blowing up on social media. But there's also an entire hood called Bucktown that's watched two of their guys go down because of Ra. Now, did Ra snitch? At this point, that question doesn't even need an answer. But what many will say is, why does it matter? It matters because no matter how much you change your life for the better, whether you put the guns down to pick up a fishing rod or you put the drugs down to pick up a football, the people in life that don't see the greater things in life will always be looking for someone else to blame. They will envy your success, and because of their inability to achieve more, they will do what they can do to drag you back down. I'm not stamping Ra a rat because his lifestyle doesn't abide by a code. He said it back then in the courtroom he doesn't fear for his life and he'd rather kill him with success. I will say this though, naming his brand Hood Fishing is walking a line where people can criticize him for still attaching hood to his name when he broke a code 90% of people pretend to follow. Ra himself has a criminal history, but the majority is all petty. The most serious case Ra had was for almost upping a gun on someone and chasing them down in a car. And come to find out, it was an undercover cop sitting outside his family's home. Ra could also be seen in a 2017 music video of 5150 Committee, a murderous rap group out of Fort Myers. Ra wouldn't rap, but can be seen holding an AIP in the background of the video. Two of the rappers were killed, one is in prison for murder, and the other is now unheard of. With Ra expected to make a full recovery, the only thing he needs to do is get far away from Fort Myers. He's found his own lane, and I guarantee it will be unaffected by his past since he really didn't change his life around. He never lived that life to begin with and always had a dream to make it out the hood.
Hey, hold on. Let me back him up a little bit.
Life around. He never lived that life to begin with and always had a dream to make it out the hood.
Bum. Right down. I want to pause the bitch right there. What's going on? Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to pause that bitch on a good picture, bro. Yeah, right there. Hey, look, check this out though. So I, yeah, Jake did a good job. Shout out Nate said it. Shout out 60,000. Um, I'm gonna say this though. Hit that like button. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna show you why I disagree with Jake on this video. He said that him naming his brand Hood Fishing Entertainment is walking a line because 90, what's it, 80 or 90% of the people in the hood abide by adhere to a code, and and Raw or Hood Fishing broke that code by what he did. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Let me tell you why. Because Hood Fishing Entertainment is a business. Just he can say you can be from the hood and not about and not and be a civilian. You could be from the hood and not motherfucking right. The hood is how he grew up. Exactly. You can be from the hood and and not agree with some of this shit. You could be from the hood and not and be a civilian, a citizen. So I don't agree. I don't straight up represent 239 straight up. So I don't agree with Jake when he said that that him making his brand is walking a line. No, the fuck it ain't. He just he being him. He being himself. He's he's not changing who he is and where he's from because of he fishing. Honestly, what he's doing is he's inspiring other people, other young men or women, whoever from where he's from that look like he looked to do that they can do these type of things. Listen, when I first listen, my son loves fucking fishing. I tell you no lie. Don't mean you can't exactly for real. My son loves fishing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen Hood Fishing Entertainment, I immediately showed him my son. My son said, "Dad, I already been watching him." You see what I'm saying? So it's good for people to see other people who look like them doing positive things. And it don't and you could be Latino, you could be goddamn Middle Eastern, you could be African, you could be Caribbean, you could be whatever, Haitian, Dominican, whatever. It's good for your people to see other people who look like them doing positive shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the importance of seeing uh positive images of people who look like you. You know what I'm saying? This is the port. This is shout out to this can happen in any hood. I agree, man. Mommy told us not to be a teacher pet in school. He knew better. Wish he the best. Okay, so listen. Let's go. Hey, I respect your opinion on this one too, Mondo. Let me tell you why. Because this is a slippery slope. This is a slippery slope now. So y'all can share. Y'all can. I respect all of y'all opinions. If y'all want to say he shouldn't have told or whatever, whatever. I'm I, I'm a I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bash you for that because I can understand where you're coming from on this. I'm gonna only give you my opinion. So check this out, right? I don't know enough about his personal life to say uh because okay, put it this way. If you in the streets, once you sign up for the streets, you sign an invisible contract to abide by the code. Whether you know it or not, I'm telling you, you do. Know what I'm saying? That's just the code, and you're gonna be held by that, right? I don't know if he was really in the streets though. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't know if he really was in the streets. Know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this is a thin line because he was displaying certain behaviors that kind of would allude to him probably being with the shits a little bit. But I'm gonna say this too. When I look at the whole picture of it though, I can't say that either because it looked like it. What it looked like is it looked like he just from the hood, growed up in the hood, and just happened to just be doing hanging around with his friends from the hood, and these things happen. That's what it looked like. He said he was over his friend's house to play video games. The boys came up and started shooting at him. It was over a girl. You see what I'm saying? Um, I feel like he should be able to tell the police that he's 17 years old. So boys came up shooting at him. He got away. He can't tell the police. He's 17. He ain't in the streets. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We be a little too carried. We be a little too carried away with this shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. So you be see, and this is the problem. And y'all talking to somebody from the hood that never told on nobody nothing like that. But as I grew up and I got mature, and I'm glad I ain't in the motherfucking streets no more. But this is the hypocrisy that I see, or the bullshit that I see with the code. So this young man that's 17 motherfucking years old, playing football at Cape Coral High. Listen, I done been down at Fort Myers. Fort Myers itself, where they from, is that Martin Luther King Boulevard for all that shit. That shit they call that shit Pakistan for a reason. That shit is the hoodest shit I ever seen, bro. And I'm from the hood in Orlando, Florida. They hood got our hood beat. Them niggas is like hood. They look just like hood entertainment. Now, Cape Coral, on the other hand, it's a city that's right smack dab next to Fort Myers. That shit nice. Cape Coral is small though, but it's nice though. Cape Coral, you know what I mean? It's nice. So if you look at his trajectory, he went to Cape Coral, which is a much nicer environment, much nicer school. He even already understood. He even already understood that he wanted to be on TV. He said, "Now I want him to kill him with success. I want them to see me on TV and realize and kill them that way, realizing that they made the wrong decision." He said this is in the court transcripts. So that lets you know that his mind was already focused on where he was gonna go. So you could tell he wasn't no with the shits, like with the hood shit. You see what I'm saying? Like out there he wasn't in the game, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They looking for a black forest with this hair where bad area, but Kate nice area. Yeah. But where he got shot is straight war zone. Exactly. I've been there. I've been on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Yeah. For sure, that been straight war zone. That's Martin Luther King Boulevard is smack dab in the middle of the motherfucking hood. Listen, y'all. Listen. I used to be cool with Frank Lenny too. I opened up for Frank Lenny. I got pictures with me and Frank Lenny. Know what I'm saying? So when I tell you I know about Pakistan, I know about Pakistan, nigga. Goddamn what is it? Three Oaks Parkway, all that shit out there, man. All that shit I've been through all that shit out there. But Lehigh Acres, know what I'm saying? Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, all that shit. What is it? Inglewood, all that shit down there. Yeah, I've been through all that shit. But uh I'm not going to. I'm not. What I'm saying is, when you look at the whole scenario, what he had going on, I'm not gonna. I'm like 1090 on this one. I'm not gonna call this man no rat, bro. I'm not gonna call him no rat, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like, and did y'all see what he did? He attempted to retract his statement after the boys got convicted. He attempted to retract his statement to freedom. You see what I'm saying? To free them. He told him in court, he said, "I don't fear for my life." He said, you know what I'm saying? Like I could tell his statements they was giving, it just sounded like a young man who might look like he was just a regular hood nigga, but his mentality, his mind was not of such. And it seems like I don't think his luck that he ended up where he ended up at as far as like successful with what he doing. He said it back then. He said they're gonna see me on TV. You see what I'm saying? Like that speaks volumes, bro. I'm telling you, like this dude ain't no regular. He not a regular dude. He don't judge. He's not the dude that you judge by his looks. And I ain't never even met him, but I can just tell from the things that he said in that court transcript, the trajectory his life went, and for what I see, and for where I see he at now, and from what the little bit that I know about him from watching his channel. This ain't no dude that you just judge by his cover. civilian trying to get out of the hood the right way just was a messed up situation. That's what I think, bro. That's what I think happened, bro. That's exactly what I think happened. But I'm gonna say this too, y'all. I'm gonna say this too. If you ain't with the shit, like if you ain't out there trying to, if you ain't in the game, if somebody try to kill you or do something to you, bro, I ain't calling you no motherfucking rat, bro. I ain't doing it. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I don't give a fuck where you're from. I'm not calling you no rat. I'm not doing it. I'm not finna. That man ain't never been to jail for nothing but goddamn marijuana charges. And they say one time he up the pole on somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you look at my motherfucking record, nigga. I got possession of controlled substance, goddamn utterly forgery, armed trafficking, fleeing to the tip the loo, what is shit? Resisted arrest without violence, all this type of shit. Like, I was with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Like you could look at my charges and tell I was with the shits. This charge this man got, he wasn't with the shits, bro. He wasn't with the shits, bro. This man, no, So I'm not gonna call him no rat, but I'm gonna say this though. This case is not closed. We still don't have no answers as to why somebody would shoot at him and shoot him 4 times. Where he was at, just like 239 say, he was in the middle of the goddamn war zone. Martin Luther King Boulevard is right smack motherfucking dab in the middle of the hood in Pakistan, in Fort Myers. It's right in the smack dab in the middle, nigga. That shit is like about ground zero. That's the hood. That's like what Fly say, like really, really, really from the hood though. That's really, 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 really from the hood though. I'm telling you. I used to go to the strip club on Fowler. I think it was called Foxes. Yeah, Foxes. We used to go to the strip club. I don't know if it's still that big years ago, but we used to go to that big. But he needs to get away from that. He needs to get away from now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's involved in, or I don't know if what the situation was that he got shot 4 times. Because let me tell you this too now. Let me play a little devil's advocate here. Uh, unless it was a road rage situation, which is possible, if it's not that, it's a reason somebody shot at him and shot him 4 times. Now I don't know if it's over a woman. He might have got a little popular down there. He might be smashing all the chicks down there. It might be because of the situation with the young men. You know, one of the young men caught 20 years because he took it to the door, and the other young man signed a plea for 2 years, and he ended up getting out, and he got killed with his father. That's the situation that 1090 was just explaining to us. So I don't know if it was just that he done blew up now, and people don't realize, and the people from that community know that he did tell who shot at him and his friend, and they jealous of that or they upset about that because 1090 say somebody been gave him uh the story and was telling him trying to get him to expose him as a snitch. And I agree. I wouldn't have did it either. Like, what's the fucking point? This nigga a fisherman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like 1090 be exposing motherfuckers who uh rappers, gangster rappers, people who portray to be living that life. So he exposes them. You know what I'm saying? But people who ain't living that life, you're not exposing them. Like listen, I want people to understand this. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. You are not a rat if you are a civilian, law-abiding citizen, or whatever you want to call it, and you tell the police about something, a crime, or something like that. You are not a rat. Now you telling, it's all telling. It's all telling. But you're not a rat. Now I want to clarify this here too. You still can get the same punishment for telling that you would get for ratting. Let me give you a case in point. If you is a civilian and in your neighborhood it's a house or something and they dealing drugs out that house. If you tell the police, yeah, that house down there on the corner, they sell drugs out of that house. The police go bust that house, put those guys in jail. You just give them a tip. Them guys find out that you the one that gave the police the tip, and they catch your ass and they kill you. It's the same. It's the same as if you was a rat. Technically, you ain't a rat because you a civilian, but you still can be putting yourself in danger for telling on the criminals, even if you're a civilian. I want to clarify that. But by definition, you are not a rat. Listen, bro, we need police, y'all. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We need police. We didn't have no motherfucking police, goddamn. Know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like you need police, bro. Like if we have police, it'll be lawlessness like a motherfucker around here, and it'll be the purge around this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't. I don't give a fuck who you is or what you doing. You can't tell me that the police don't sometimes bring you a sense of security for whatever situation. Sometimes you happy to see the police, nigga. Know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. It just make you feel safe or something to that nature. Maybe make you feel like your family's safe, or your kids safe, or your neighborhood safe, depending on where you live. But I'm saying we need the motherfucking police. Like all this, we hate the police shit. Listen, man. No, we don't like dirty police. We don't like nasty police. We don't like the police that be shooting motherfuckers in the back or police that be playing drugs on motherfuckers. We don't like them. But the motherfuckers that just doing their regular job and trying to make sure that our communities are safe, they cool with motherfucking me. And you talking to somebody who used to be an ex criminal. Listen, man, I never I never hated none of the police. Some of them that I didn't like, that I felt like they was doing a little too much, but I never hated them. You know why? Because my job is to not get caught when I was doing being a criminal, and their job was to catch me. I looked at it as a game, just like they looked at it. You know what I'm saying? When I had warrants and shit, the police used to come to my dad's house and shit, and a couple times I ran from them and got away from this and that there, and they'll put word out like, yeah, tell Marita, yeah, we gonna catch his ass, da, da, da. And I see, and when I see the niggas that tell me that, I tell them, hey, look, tell the motherfucker they gotta catch me, bitch. They slow. I be talking all kind of like, we look at it like a little game, and then eventually they did catch me. We'll laugh the shit off. I go to jail for about 6, 7 months to get out. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real. I ain't never look at the shit like I look at that shit like my job is not to get caught and their job is to catch me. It's business. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Now it's some motherfucking nasty police that do nasty shit, murder people and all that type of shit like that, plant drugs on people. Now them motherfuckers, we hate them bitches. Them bitches deserve to be locked up because them bitches is the ones we ain't fucking with. Like, but the regular motherfuckers, man, let them people do their job, man. Like for real. Like, bro, I'm gonna get off into some real shit real quick. When we was on the block, it was a police named Doyle, right? Um, and this when we was like 15, 16 years old. He used to patrol our block every night. And I'm gonna tell you what he used to do. This is back when we used to run cars. This is in the 90s. This is like 97, 98. We used to run cars and shit, run the cars. People run up, you know what I'm saying, want to serve, we'll run up to the cars and serve them and shit. It's like maybe it might be 20 of us out there. So when the car swing the corner, it's a white dude or something, he might want 100. Nigga, you'll see about 8 of us hanging in the windows, my nigga, trying to get these people to buy our drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just giving y'all the scene of it was. So what Doyle used to do is when the when the when he would hit the corner and see us all hanging in the people cars trying to serve the drugs, he would drive real fast, hit the lights, and we would scatter. We'll run. We all run. And when the car take off, Doyle would go and he would pull over the crackheads and try to get the drugs off of them and then take them to jail. And then he would double back around and we'll be just standing out there because now we done got the drugs off us now. We just standing out there, bitch, just talking, or we might be smoking a little weed, but when door pull up, we'll just throw the weed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We might be shooting dice, anything, but we ain't running. We just standing up there. He ain't finna get out the car. He a white dude, he finna pull up, right? And he'll be like, yeah, boy, I seen y'all in that motherfucking people car, this and that there. And you know what he told us? He say, listen, he say, long as y'all respect, he say, long as y'all keep this shit respectful. I'm not gonna. I'm not. He said I don't like to run. He said so. I'm not gonna jump out and chase y'all. He said. He said furthermore, y'all wouldn't be. They coming down here to buy it from y'all. He said so. What I'm gonna do is he said I'm gonna try to make all of them people scared to come down here to buy drugs from y'all. He said that way y'all. I'm gonna dry up y'all business. He said y'all find. He said and y'all will find y'all something else to do. He said but I ain't finna take y'all to jail because this is y'all community. This is where y'all from. They coming here to buy the drugs from y'all. See what I'm saying? He said, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of their asses to jail, all of them that I catch, and I'm gonna deter them from coming down here to buy the drugs from y'all. And that's what he did. Now did he stop anything? No. But I'm gonna tell you what happened though. Uh Years went past. I grew up. I knew Doyle for probably about 10 years of my life. Eventually went on to retired or got relocated or something like this. My daughter had back surgery 2 years ago. My daughter had scoliosis, so she had to have back surgery to where they had to straighten her back out. I'm talking about like she did the whole shit, added a piece of bone, all type of shit. So she was at New Moore's Hospital. Right before she went to college, the summer before she went to college, she had major back surgery. So she was at New Moore's Hospital. So I flew back in from Indianapolis to be there when she had her surgery and to be there when she got out of her surgery. So I was there. So when I went to the cafeteria to grab something to eat while she was in her surgery, the surgery was long as fuck. This shit was like 8, 9 hours long surgery. So when I went to the cafeteria to grab something to eat, I seen the police in there, right? And he recognized me, and I recognized him. It wasn't Doyle. It wasn't Doyle though. It was another police that used to be out there when we was hustling, and he knew my daddy. So he speaks to me like, "What's going on? What you doing?" I'm like, "Man, my daughter having surgery and this and that." And he was like, "What you doing now?" I was like, "Man, I live in Indianapolis." You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, "Yo, so he's like, look, y'all don't grow, you don't grow up." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I don't serve drugs and nothing no more." We talking. I'm telling her, like, and I didn't. I ain't sell no dope or nothing no more. I told you I had retired by then. So we talking this shit, right? So he like, so I'm asking about all the police that used to jump out on us and shit like that, there, whatever. And I asked him about Doyle. I say, hey man, what's up with Doyle, man? He's like, man, Doyle retired. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. He like, man, Doyle in Tennessee, man. I'm like, for real? He's like, I got his. He's like, it was like, I got his number. You want his number? I said, yeah. I said, yeah. Give me his number. So he gave me Doyle number. So I ended up going back up to the waiting room or whatever at New Moors, and eventually my daughter came out. So when I flew back to Indianapolis, I decided to call Doyle one day. So I called Doyle, but he didn't answer. So I left him a message. About a week later, he called me. The police. He called me. He said, it's Michael. I say, yeah. Bro, listen, me and Doyle talked for about an hour. He invited me to come to Tennessee and go fishing with him and everything. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. What I noticed. He bonded with us. Listen, when you out there hustling for years and years and years, and you have run-ins with these police. I ain't talking about the nasty ones. I'm talking about the ones that's just doing their job. The ones that see you as a human being. They just doing their job. Doyle never took me to jail, by the way. But I'm just saying, um, when I was listening to him talk, all of my homeboys, he remembered them. All of them. He asked, I was telling him when I was like, man, you heard Marvin die. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, remember that time I chased Marvin? He was like, remember that time Marvin ran and what I'm saying? He stayed in those cars. Like we talked for about an hour, and I swear to God, it felt like I was talking to one of my homies from the block, bro. And what I realized? I realized that the same memories and things that I had from hanging on the block, he had them same memories from out there with us too. You see what I'm saying? It's like our lives was intertwined. And he was happy to speak to me because he could reminisce with somebody who was out there too. He wherever he was at in Tennessee, he had nobody he could talk to about this shit. He couldn't talk to his wife, he couldn't talk to his sons and none of that because they were not there. The only he was happy to be able to talk to me because I was there with him. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, we talked for an hour. He invited me to Tennessee and all. I ain't never now that was the last time I talked to him, and I never went to Tennessee or whatever. But and I had his phone number, but I lost my iPhone or bitch stole or how you want to say it. But the point I'm trying to make is y'all, when you out there in the streets, it's crazy, but I'm gonna tell you something. You born with the polices, bro. Some of them, especially when you get older. Okay, who that was? Who that was that ended up being friends with the police that put him in jail? Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas. The police the police that Russell Crowe played. That's the same police that helped Frank Lucas get a reduced sentence and all type of shit. That same dude ended up being friends with Frank Lucas after all that shit. And this happens a lot. So I think Sammy the Bull. I think the police I think the police that end up putting him in jail or something, or he end up catching him same way. Like this happens, y'all. And I just want to explain what I'm getting back to is I know I kind of got off on a little tangent, but all this police hate and all of this shit, yeah, we hate the nasty ones. We don't like the nasty ones. The ones that murder people, the George did the shit to George Floyd and Philando Castile and all of them. Yeah, them motherfuckers right there. Yeah, them bitches there. Them the bitches we don't like. Them the bitches that we want to be in jail. The bitches that plant drugs on people and do all of that shit. Them. But it's a large group of polices, bro, that just doing their job. And then when you out there doing what you do, I mean, for me and how I handle my business and how I was taught. My job is not to get caught, and their job is to catch me. It's nothing personal. It's a game. It's a game of cat and mouse. They looking at it like a game. They hunting me. Their job is to hunt me. You know what I'm saying? And my job is to not get caught. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a game of wits. Who cannot wit each other, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, with Hood Fishing Entertainment, man, get it. Speedy recovery. Hood Fishing Entertainment. I ain't looking at it. I ain't calling bro no rat. Um, I think he got. I think what he's exhibiting to the masses is a positive image. Um, and now I'm gonna say this now. I don't know. I'm gonna leave a little. I'm gonna leave a little. I'm gonna leave this door crack for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't know all of his business. I'm gonna just say for what I could see for face value. Know what I'm saying? I don't know why somebody shot him 4 times. Know what I'm saying? I don't know everything that he was doing personally um in Pakistan in Fort Myers. I don't know if he was into the streets, but I can say this: I can't say he's not a civilian because I don't know if he is in the streets or not. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm gonna say this too. I believe this story is not done. I believe it's gonna be some more shit that come out about why did he get shot 4 times. I believe it, and I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I believe we go. I believe this is not the end of this story. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to uh call bro a rat right now. 'Cause 10 out of J didn't even call him a rat. 10 out of they say I can't call him a rat. So I'm not gonna call him a rat either. Um, and we're gonna see how this story unfold. But I like his content. I like what he's doing with himself. I like the lane. I feel like it's amazing that this guy found out that because he wanted to play football, but he knew he was gonna be on TV. He said that in the court transcripts, and then he turned out to be popular and famous on the internet. Like that's amazing for me. You know what I mean? Like that's amazing that he was able as a young man 17 years old to see that, even in the midst of being shot at and shit by people. You know what I'm saying? So like, it showed me that he was focused. It showed me that he had his head uh on straight, and he was determined, and he knew where he was going. So that's a special quality to have. A lot of times we don't know where the fuck we going. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we just fiddling around in the goddamn dark. You know what I'm saying? For the light switch. So I'm not gonna call bro a rat. 1090 Jake didn't call him a rat. Speedy Curry, Hood Fishing Entertainment. Um, but we're gonna see what actually what actually was the reason for him getting shot 4 motherfucking times. I believe that story is going to come out soon. All right, let's get into a goddamn Martell snitches news Wiley. This nigga here. Listen, y'all. Listen. Let me tell y'all something, dog. Do me a favor, y'all. If y'all want a nice laugh, go to goddamn Vlad TV and watch goddamn Trenches News um interviews. Them motherfuckers is hilarious, bro. Cause I'm telling you what it looked like, what be happening. It looked like Vlad be I'm telling you, Vlad don't like snitches, y'all. He don't like snitches. We know Vlad don't like 6ix9ine. But what it looked like is it looked like Vlad is he feels like Trench's News be lying. So what he's doing is he asking him certain questions, and then he putting him on the spot when he asks another question. But the difference is, I have most of the interviews I have seen Trench's News on, it seemed like he be somewhat comfortable. So it he can think of these, he can think his way out of the situation quickly, so it don't look like he lying. But for some reason, on Vlad TV, I see cracks in his armor. I see when Vlad asks him questions, I see him stutter. I see his eyes look off to the side. I see him uh try change the way he explained the shit previously on his channel or on other interviews. So I'm gonna just, and I'm gonna keep bringing this up too, because I see a couple more bloggers have been pointing this shit out too. I've been scrolling these YouTube screens, and I see a couple other bloggers been pointing shit out too. Um, so I'm gonna play this Vlad Entertainment clip. This one, it was from 7 hours ago, but y'all go check them out for y'allself. And I'm gonna play this again, and I'm gonna just show y'all how Vlad just keep doing the shit. So Trenches News is on Vlad Entertainment to promote himself, and also to it's like it's like it's like a big thing for him for someone to be on Vlad, and he taking that advantage of that for that. But Vlad got him on here to expose him. I'm telling you, I can tell by the questions that Vlad asking him. And I'm gonna say this also too. Vlad ain't shit, y'all. Not I ain't saying it personally, I'm just saying. If you go on Vlad TV channel right now, right? If you go on Vlad TV, right, and you look at the flashbacks, you got Johnny Blaze. Listen, Johnny Blaze so goddamn fine, boy. I ain't even telling no lie. Nah. She crazy, she batshit crazy, very toxic, very violent, but she finer than a motherfucker. It got Johnny Blaze flashback, right? It's a Johnny Blaze on Drake, and she say, I should have used protection. So that's one of the flashbacks. Hold on. You got another flashback up here. It says Nitty Scott on dating Kendrick Lamar. So what's done happened is, since Kendrick Lamar and Drake's beef is trending, Vlad, however whoever his people is there, they do this a lot. If they have an interview or something about someone who has re-entered into the the trending topics or going back viral for whatever shit, Vlad's people will put their flashbacks of anything pertaining to that person or relevant to the situation that they may be in currently. It'll put it back up there, Cause you got Janet Blaze up there talking about she had sex with Drake, and then he got the lady Nitty Scott up there on dating Kendrick Lamar. Now the crazy part about the Nitty Scott ones is he got Joel Ortiz, Nitty Scott, and he got another dude up there. I guess he's an artist too, but I don't know. I don't know the artist. So it's three of them up there, right? But the title of the shit says Nitty Scott on dating Kendrick Lamar. That's really not what the interview was about because I watched it. It was about a song or a project that all three of them had worked on together. The dating Kendrick Lamar part was a question that he asked her uh, in the grand scheme of the whole interview. It was really a very small portion of the interview, but he titled it that clickbait. I ain't gonna say clickbait, but you know how that shit go. But yeah, let's listen to Kendrick. Snitching News. You get a little laugh out his ass.
Well, when you were on the stand, they asked you about the $25,000 FBI payout. You said that you couldn't remember that. I think you had mentioned that when you got shot in the head, it messed up your memory.
Now I remember 25,000 if somebody gave it to me. I was just telling them that shit like, yeah, my head must be messed up. Cause I remember it. Like, Vlad, you give me 25K, Vlad, I'm gonna remember it. Every dollar. You hear me? But it just got the fuck up when they was like, when the prosecutor got to reading it out and he was like, oh, so they gave you $25 this day and they gave you $10 for gas, they gave you $20 for Wi-Fi. Like, hell no, like I'm some crackhead or something. Hell no. On that, I was ready to pull out the 5,000 I had in my pocket, Vlad. Just to show him. I told him. I said, man, look, I done made over 400K off the internet. You hear me? Like, don't you dare. Like, don't you dare. I done made out 400K. I got a book out there. I got YouTube. I got all type of shit, Vlad. Interviews, merch. Like, come on, man. Don't insult me like that, man.
Nah, I want to pause for a second. Listen, bro. Let me tell y'all some real shit, bro. People be motherfucker. I ain't gonna say people. Some people be motherfucking delusional than a motherfucker. Let me tell y'all something about Marita, and y'all know this, and that's why those of y'all who come here and support me on this channel, y'all know I be on point. Know what I'm saying? Real talk. Now check this out, right? Did you listen to what he just said? He said that that the when he was in the courtroom on the stand, they were saying that the prosecutor then was saying that he got paid $25,000 in order to cooperate in the FBG Duck murder investigation, right? Because I read the transcripts. I read the transcripts. If you go to Crown Court TV right now, they got the FBG Duck trial transcripts where they reading them to you up there. And I've been listening to them for about 3 days now, right? So he's saying that when he was on the stand, they asked him about the $25,000 that he got paid over the course of time in order to cooperate in the FBG Duck murder trial, right? He said that he told them, what he's saying right here is he's saying he told them that don't insult me. Didn't nobody give me no $25,000, this and that. There. Now listen, now I just want y'all to use some common sense here, right? This is the fucking federal government, nigga. They sitting here telling, nigga, they even had a motherfucking list of the dates of the time and the times that they gave him the money. Listen, I'm gonna show y'all some shit here. That they had a list of the dates of the times that they gave him the money. Do y'all hear this nigga? Do y'all hear this nigga saying that they didn't give him no money? So you mean to tell me the federal government gonna take you into court and get you on the stand, and they gonna and the prosecutors and all the lawyers and shit gonna say that, hey, you got paid 20, nigga, they had it down to the cents how much money he got paid. He gonna sit up there and say he didn't get paid. I'm just saying, like, just think about this shit for a second, y'all. Think about it. I don't want y'all to. I keep saying this because I want to show y'all how pathological of a liar this motherfucker is. Do any of y'all believe that this man didn't get paid from the federal government if the federal government told us that he got paid? Do anybody believe that? Not only that, they said it in the courtroom, in a federal courtroom. Who we gonna believe? Him or the federal government? Now, I want to say another thing that he said. I'm gonna show y'all the delusion part of this nigga, right? Or the big head part of this nigga. The part of him that's done forgot where he came from. The part of him that is ain't never had shit, but now that he got a little something, you can't tell him shit. And I'm gonna put it this way: it's the jaded part of him, right? He said that, oh, I made over $400,000 off YouTube in these past couple years. Huh? Don't insult me. How dare you? I started to pull out the $5,000 that I had in my pocket just to show them. How dare you? Like I'm some crackhead or something. Nigga, you the same nigga that used to be running around there dirty the motherfucker that I ain't never seen now clean photo that you had, nigga. I ain't never seen a photo where you had no edge. I ain't never seen no photo where you had no designer on. I ain't never seen no photo where you had no chain on. Nothing look good, clean on you, nigga. You always look like a motherfucking transient in every photo. You the same motherfucker that they accused of stealing from his motherfucking grandma. You the same motherfucker that was running around there from your own admission that was robbing people. Robbing motherfuckers. You was a thief, a store runner, and a robber. This is what people say about you, people from your community, right? But now, since you get money on YouTube, how dare they insult you that they paid you $25,000 to snitch? How dare you? Listen, the hypocrisy of these motherfuckers. This nigga say, how dare they? Nigga, nigga, you would have motherfucking ran down the street. You would have went to the store 20,000 times back then for $25,000, nigga. But since you done came up, now it's how dare they motherfucking insult you with them saying, with the federal government saying that they paid you $25,000 in order to cooperate. Not only that, you're gonna sit on this motherfucking interview and in court, because it is in the court transcripts, court transcripts, and lie and say the federal government, the United States federal government, did not pay you $25,000 and some change to give them information pertaining to the murder of LPG Dub. Do y'all hear this nigga? That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. This nigga is a motherfucking what do you call it? Compulsive liar. Right. He not making that much. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just be appalled at this shit. But let's keep going. But Vlad know what he's doing. That's why Vlad asking him a question. Listen.
Well, you were also questioned about working with the FBI in 2008 and 2011, and I guess they were actually referencing documentation showing that you had cooperated during those times, but you said you couldn't remember.
No, all that time was doing that 08. That's when my mama got locked up. That's doing the watch shit. Like, that's all doing that same time, Vlad. That's all doing that same time. It started in 06. 08, I got locked up again. I got locked up for a loitering in a project building. You can look it up, Vlad. Like, this ain't shit I'm just telling you. You can look it up. 2008, I got locked up in the extensions, the IDB Wells, which is their projects, by Watts now, by his team. You can look it up on everything. Every time he did something to me, I went right back to them. Every time he did something to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time he said something to me, his officers, because they had a whole team. So if they fuck with me, I'm calling the FBI, man. I did the same shit they was doing.
Well, I mean, after they were cross-examining you, you said, you tried to bash me, but at the end, it's not going to help you.
I told the lawyers that.
See how I keep catching
You said that on the stand.
I told the prosecutor that, right? I said, yeah. I said, he's trying to bash me, but yeah, it ain't gonna help you. It ain't gonna help you bashing me. It ain't. And none of this shit gonna help you, because I didn't really have to go up there. See, that was the thing about it. I ain't have to go up there. I was just being a man. I was just being what you call a man, bro.
Hold on. That's a lie too. That's a lie too. Listen, do me a favor, y'all. If y'all really want to know, if you go to Crown Courts TV, They got the transcripts up there right now, and you ain't got to read them. They read them to you. So all you gotta do is cut the shit on and listen. And it's Trench's News court transcripts, what he said when he was on the stand, and what the attorney's questions was. And one thing that I did notice was the attorney when he first got on the stand. I can play the shit for you, you want to, but the attorney first said that you had to be here, right? You have to cooperate, right? And he said, yeah. He said, yeah. He ain't giving no pushback or nothing. Also, I'm gonna tell you another thing that I noticed that Trench News got. That nigga got full immunity. The lady went over. The lady explained to him. Well, I don't know if it's a lady because it was just a lady doing the narrating on Crown Court TV. But whoever the attorney went over his agreement that he had with the courts with him, and they explained to him that he could not use his Fifth Amendment rights not to incriminate himself today on this stand. And he was confused. He said, they say, do you understand? He said, yeah, you saying that he had it backwards. And she said, and whoever it was, the lawyer, whatever, said, no, what we're explaining to you is you cannot you cannot not answer questions even though these answers may incriminate you. What we're gonna give you is what we say. What the deal is the only you got immunity from everything. So he could have told him he killed somebody. He could have told him that he robbed somebody. All of that. He was gonna be immune from all prosecution for all of that. The only thing that he wasn't immune from was if he got on that stand or committed perjury. And they explained that to him. They said if you commit perjury, shout out Slick Puller, shout out SLK, something like Cloud TV, Inglewood. They told a nigga if you commit perjury, you can be prosecuted. But any other thing after that, if you lie on this stand, pretty much, you can be prosecuted. We're gonna prosecute you. But any other thing else you tell us, we're not gonna prosecute you for it, even if you incriminating yourself. So they pretty much told him, you got immunity. You can tell us everything, anything that you did, anything that pertains to this case, and you will not get any criminal charges. Now I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you some shit too, right? They even talked about when he was on DJU and he pulled out that goddamn gun, two separate occasions. But the one they're talking about was the time that he pulled that one out that book bag, and that bitch had a drum on it, a 50. They talked about that. They talked about that in the courtroom. Um, because the lawyer said, you have a slogan, right? He said, yeah. They say, is it you tell the kids their mind is their nine? He said, yeah. He said, I tell them that, they don't need a gun. They don't need a gun. They can outthink. They can outthink a lot of people and most people in situations. Now I'm gonna tell you something about that shit too. That's a decent little slogan, cool, yeah, but that's not it. Don't believe that shit all the way, motherfucker. A bitch got a gun on you, bitch. You need another gun, goddamn it. Like you can't outthink your way out of a motherfucker shooting at you when a bitch that's shooting at you. Like bitch, you need some protection. That's why we got the right to bear arms. But I like what he's trying to say. What he was trying to say it in a different kind of way. But anyway, the lawyer he said, yeah, that's my slogan. The lawyer said, okay, so was you on a podcast, a DJ? You? He said, yeah. She said, and what was that you pulled out that bag? And then he went to trying to talk shit or whatever. And she said, no, no, no. She said, but you telling the kids that they don't need guns, but then you on DJU brandishing a firearm, and you know that's contradictory to your message. So he went to talking this and that there, whatever, whatever, and like he was trying to trying to explain the whole shit or whatever, whatever. But even the lawyer had them peeped out the hypocrisy in this nigga message. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the point I want to make is once I heard that he had full immunity, and I'm telling you, this is on Crown Court TV. Just go look it up on YouTube. They got the whole shit. I'm talking about this is exactly what he said. This ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I know a lot of us wasn't in that courtroom, what I'm saying, because it was the duck case or whatever. But now you can be in that motherfucker because you can see, they got the transcripts on Crown Court TV, goddamn it, and you can hear exactly what the fuck his answers was to these questions, right? So it made me think that's why his ass ain't go to jail for being on DJU pulling out firearms 2 times. He pulled out a firearm twice on DJU. They seen it. They seen it because they explained it in court. But he didn't go to jail for that. Nigga, they put Boosie in motherfucking jail for having a gun in his back, goddamn it, out there in California, put the carver and everything. See what I'm saying? But how come Trench's News ain't go to jail? When they said that he had full immunity on that stand, I knew right then. That's why they ain't put him in motherfucking jail. You know what I'm saying? That's why they didn't put him in motherfucking jail. That's why they didn't put him in motherfucking jail. Because he got full immunity. That nigga probably still working, y'all. But I'm gonna keep playing it though. So y'all can hear this shit. Vlad on his ass though.
For real, enough is enough. I'm tired of this shit. I know all sides. People always ask me, like, would you would have helped C Murder them if they was died? I can't tell you that because they still alive. But I know them. I know C Murder father. I know Sharad father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know these people family. Like, people don't know. Like, I know some of these people families in real life, like in real fucking time, bro. Like, they don't know them. They outside looking in. So it just needs to stop, bro. That old block shit, they one block over from each other, bro. All them damn bodies, bro. You know, like, it's messed up to me, bro. But long as we in a mind frame of, you know, killing each other is cool, wiping each other out, all the kids dead. Ain't nobody got no jobs and no money. Like, it's fucked up.
Well, FBG Butter, he took the stand in the same trial. And I interviewed him about this. He said on the stand that King Von killed KI, but then he kind of changed the story as well. The whole thing was real fuzzy. And they said, Wilton, your real last name, conceded in open court that King Von, superstar rapper, alleged old black leader, had killed his sister, KI, by standing over her and shooting her repeatedly.
Right. That's what they said I said. But then what I actually said was, and I don't know who I saw. They say, but you said, I said, no, I'm a psych patient. My lawyer told y'all don't talk to me.
Yeah, they never asked. See, that's one thing they never asked me, Vlad. They never asked me about no murders or none of that. They never asked me about who killed who from either side or none of that shit. They just specifically asked me about Kenny Mac and them guys. Them five. They never asked me about Noah.
Look, shout out to my girl today. She said, "Butter testimony was nothing but a lie from the beginning to the end." Hell yeah. Listen, man. Trench's News. Listen, I'm telling you, it's entertaining to me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, he not able to. Like, I seen him on a bunch of different interviews, bro, and on all the rest of the interviews, he good at being convincing. But for some reason, on Vlad, it just ain't coming across to me as convincing. And plus, I'm telling you, I've been watching. I done listened to whole Trench's News whole testimony on Crown Courts TV, y'all. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. I'm telling you, it's the rat motherfucking now. I'm on Lil Dave now. I'm listening to Lil Dave's testimony now. I've been going back and forth between Crown Courts TV, the FBG Duck murder trial, and I've been listening to Trap Lil Ross. I watched the Trap Lil Ross 600 documentary. Shout out to Tania for putting me up on that. That shit 6 hours long. That shit took me a whole day to watch that motherfucker. I went to sleep, woke up, and I watched it. But it's very interesting. Trap Lil Ross 600 uh interview. I mean, documentary. It's 6 hours long, and he just dropped another one today. The Young Dolph murder or whatever. It's short, but the 600 one, that been 6 hours long, bro. And I watched that motherfucker. But I've been in between that and the Crown Courts TV, um, listening to everybody's testimony in the LPG Duck murder trial. And I know the Duck murder trial is over with, and they've convicted and things of that nature. But for some reason, I just wanted to know. It's interesting to me. I just wanted to know what everybody said when they was up on that damn stand. And I'm listening to Lil Dave now. And I'm going through his testimony now. But I'm gonna tell y'all something else too that was clearly obvious to me when I was listening to Yeah, exactly 6 hours long. That didn't go over my head. That been 6 hours long. Tell the motherfucker. Got him read on TV and phone for real. Hey, look. Um, but I'm gonna tell you what it was. When I was listening to this goddamn um when I was listening to this motherfucking testimony of the Duck murder trial, because we wasn't in the courtroom, y'all. A lot of us all of us was getting our information secondhand from people relaying what was going on or what they perceived to be going on in that courtroom. So this is the first time that we could look at the shit ourselves and interpret the information for ourselves, and that's what I've been doing. But I'm gonna tell you one thing was perfectly obvious to me. But and I didn't understand because if you listen to some of these Chicago bloggers, um, they all echo the same sentiment about a Rico. You know what I'm saying? A Rico, this next Rico, this next Rico. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how the fuck they know it's gonna be another Rico? Like, how they know where they getting this shit from? When I start listening to their testimony, I see where they're getting it from. The questions that they asked those people, the witnesses and things of that nature. A lot of them questions didn't have a motherfucking thing to do with the actual murder of FBG Duck. A lot of those questions have shit to do with it. It was questions on they asked a little Dave about getting violated, getting the pumpkin head, asking him about how much dues he paid, asking him how did he get ranked in the gang? He telling you got to either slide on somebody or some of that nature. He say he started off as a goofy, and then once he started like sliding for the guys on the block, it elevated his status in the gang, shit like that. So when I seen all of that, and then when I seen the other questions, like some of the questions that they was even asking Twitch's News, you know what I'm saying? It was clearly obvious to me that that it seems like that they laying the groundwork for uh a gang type Rico type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they was talking about murders that happened way prior to Duck being murdered. You know what I'm saying? They talking about people that was possibly had done did these murders between the two factions, the two gangs, and it just definitely seemed like that they was it was about the Duck murder, but it was about trying to get everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this too. Shout out to CSP. Y'all go subscribe to CSP channel. Here's Chicago blog. He got very good content. So I don't know him personally, but our homegirl Dream Doll, she'll moderate over there. So y'all go support, you know what I'm saying? CSP. Shout out to Dream Doll. She doing a great job over there in this chat. I'll be checking her out. And I like his content too. So shout out to CSP. But I heard CSP say what he said, he said that all of them niggas gonna tell. And I believe that too. I believe that Muwop, C Thing, Los, all Teasy, all of them. I got a feeling that all of them niggas gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? Or already telling. I just feel that way. It just, and I could be wrong, but it just don't feel like it for some reason my mind saying them niggas gonna tell something. And I don't know what they're gonna tell. I don't know if they're gonna tell. I don't know who they're gonna tell on. But for some reason, my spidey sense is telling me that this ain't over, Marita. Wop and C Thang and Los and all of them niggas ain't just finna just go to jail, go deeply into the night, go into the quiet, go into the white light. No, I feel like them niggas is finna cook up some stories and tell on some bodies or tell on some cases and try to get it from out of there. And I also feel like if that don't work, they gonna cook up some shit on dirt. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like if they don't know some shit. That's it just give me that vibe. So if, I wouldn't be surprised if they I would be more surprised if they all just go on quietly to jail and do the rest of their life in prison till they die. I would be surprised on that. I feel like After this shit go on for a little bit, we're gonna hear squeakings, rumblings, or maybe even a whole story about some of these dudes telling. I just got that feeling. I just got that feeling. I don't know how y'all feel about that shit. Tanel say they just gonna tell it all, everything ever been done in the week. It's about to come back to haunt them. That's what I feel. Yes, some of those O Block members are going to be convicted on the LBG Brick and Cobra case. That's probably what it sounds like. There you go, right there, Slick Puller. That's what it sounds like. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I just feel that way. I know Muwap supposed to be, the golden child and all of this. I think he'll tell too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. Like, bro, listen, man. Motherfucker talk that shit. Motherfucker, like we like to say in the South. Motherfucker make their mouth fried chicken. That's impossible. Bitch, your mouth can't fry no chicken. But a motherfucker talk real good and how you convinced that they mouth can fry chicken. Um, when that motherfucking door closed, when you hear that motherfucker 28-1 Bravo close cell 2, and that motherfucker's like, and goddamn it, you see nothing but that cold slab down there with that little green mat, and that bitch thin like a goddamn pancake, and they get that little itchy ass cover that don't cover all your whole body. That bitch like a napkin laying on you with that little thin ass pillow, nigga. I'm talking about you and that bitch. I'm talking about you in that bitch by yourself, my nigga, or whatever. You in that bitch open don't have it. But when you in that motherfucker, and the days and the hours turn into days, and the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, and the months turning into years, and you realize that life outside that window right there, that window that you hardly can see out of, because that bitch is plastic. It ain't even motherfucking glass. So it's like dingy. So you can't even really see clear out that bitch. You can just see like shadows of the outside world out of that bitch. Know what I'm saying? Nigga, when that shit sink in on your motherfucking ass, when you be in that bitch, like me, when I was in lockdown for them 60 days and I had that goddamn pet spider, you know what I'm saying? When you be in that bitch with a pet spider, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you be in that bitch, nigga, you got a spider in a motherfucking mash box, nigga, you done caught that motherfucker. Nigga, you go to feeding it, nigga, you go to feeding that bitch. You go to try to catch roaches and all to feed to that motherfucker. That's your only friend in that bitch, dog. The Bible and the goddamn pet spider that you done caught. No one talking about you go to talking to yourself in that bitch. All right, keep it. I'm just telling you, nigga. I'm telling you what the shit. Slick said, told you, nigga. Y'all think I be bullshit. Nigga, I'm telling you what it is in there, nigga.
They just asked me about.
I'll tell you now. Y'all listen. Look, man. Listen, man. Marita gonna get it to you 100, bro. Y'all keep talking that shit. Right. Fuck what them niggas talking about. Marita gonna get it to you. Look, you see, SLK say, he said, I had a lizard on gang. I'm telling you, nigga. Nigga, all right. I ain't gonna even tell y'all about the spider fights and shit, nigga, you having that bitch. Niggas, the Sally down there got a pet spider. You got one. Nigga, we put them bitches together sometime and betting all on them bitches, nigga. They be fighting it. All right, man. All right. Y'all just don't go to jail. Y'all just stay free, motherfucker. Stay motherfucking free. Cause nigga, that shit be borderline on your fucking mental health, nigga. Straight up. Like I'm telling you now, y'all be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? For real now. Y'all bitches just stay free and take our motherfucking word for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That shit is not for the faint at heart, bitch. I'm telling you now. So motherfucker move up and see thing and you know what I'm saying? Hey, just to this, I can't relate. I just see y'all fighting spies today. I'm telling you, Sadell, nigga, listen, you'll be surprised. All right, now listen, for real. Shit, you see, motherfucking on what it was, the Green Mile, what he had, Mr. Jingles, the little mice. All right, when Mr. Jingles got killed, nigga, I felt that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought that shit was a game, like nigga. Oh yeah, it's a movie. A lot of y'all motherfuckers understand the death of Mr. Jingles, did you? I motherfucking did. Let a nigga would have came and sprayed some raid on that motherfucking pet spider of mine. Nigga, I would have motherfucking shot nigga. The next time I was in the day room, that nigga would have got shanked, nigga. That nigga would have got shanked, nigga. Nigga, that was my only friend in this bitch. That's the only motherfucker I could trust. Nigga, call me goddamn. What that nigga? I was like that pig on Charlotte's Web, nigga. Nigga, Charlotte was my only motherfucking friend in this motherfucker. And you done sprayed some raid on the only nigga that I trust. The nigga with 8 motherfucking legs. The nigga that's spinning them webs up in the corner that's saying, some pig. Outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never seen Charlotte Webb, how Charlotte saying the goddamn pig? Nigga, that's the same motherfucking way I felt about my motherfucking pet spider, nigga. I'm telling you, alright, nigga. It get lonely in that motherfucker. It get lonely. Alright, nigga. The only thing kept me alive in that motherfucker was the Bible, that pet spider, and reciting Tupac songs. Swear to God, nigga. Anytime I get in push-ups, nigga, the only time I motherfucking when I used to be in that bitch late night and goddamn it, I go to getting depressed in that bitch, I go to singing Tupac songs. I'm knocking busters on my back in the cell, thinking, hell, I know one day I'll be back. As soon as I touch down, that's the jail songs from Tupac that make you be able to cope in jail. Cause you be like, if Tupac could do it, bitch, I could do it. He say, I'm knocking busters on my back in my cell. So, okay, yeah, that means I'm gonna knock a fuck nigga out. They try me. I'm thinking, hell, I know one day I'll be back. That's the part that bring you motherfucking comfort. Cause you know that letting you know that you're gonna be out one day, even though you can't see it right now, even though that shit like months away or years away. Tupac say, thinking, hell, I know one day I'll be back. So you know you're gonna be back. And then he say, as soon as I touch down, I told my girl I'll be there. So prepare to be fucked down. So that's the part that bring you comfort too. Cause you're like, okay, as soon as I touch down, then you realize, damn, I got a girl. I think I got somebody out there that gonna be there for me when I get out. I can lay up with when I get out. And that shit bring you just enough comfort to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Now I'm just telling y'all, motherfucker. So move up, see thing. Listen, the one nigga already done. Well, I'm gonna say this. One of them niggas, he might not tell. I'm gonna tell you something. That one nigga I ain't gonna tell. The nigga what's the nigga? That's Teasy, right? That's the nigga that got in there and immediately. That's the nigga that got in there and immediately turned into the dealer. That's the nigga that they call assaulting his roommate, right? Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He ready that motherfucker home. Know what I'm saying? He all right. Know what I'm saying? He he all right. Know what I'm saying? He might not snitch. He might, know what I'm saying? He ready now where he want to be. But the other niggas, hold on. And what's the nigga that got in trouble for braiding the nigga hair in the motherfucking day room? I think they say one of the niggas he do hair. He braid the nigga hair. Listen, bro. I'm listen, man. This shit, I'm fucking disgusted, dog. I'm just sitting here thinking about these motherfuckers that kill FBG Duck. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, get the fuck out of here. This nigga, motherfucking, it went on the hit to kill FBG Duck. And you is in the motherfucking day room of the motherfucking jail. Not even prison. You ain't even in prison yet. And you braiding niggas' hair? Man. I can't make this shit up, dog. I can't make this shit up, bro. That's teaser too? Oh, okay, to them. Look, I'm saying, like, bro, just listen to me. Bro, we can't make this shit up, bro. We ain't, this is real life here. This nigga was convicted of killing LPG Duck. Oh, that's Kenny Mac. Okay. That's two. What that means? That's two of these motherfuckers that's fucked up. Just think about this shit now. You got one nigga that as soon as he got in there, first of all, let's go to teaser for a second. This nigga, I don't even know what to call him, bro. Like I don't even know what to call him. You know, I would call him a tender, but I think I think it's different than that. I think this nigga like delusional or something because you jealous that LBG Duck was messing with your ex girlfriend, who's your baby mama, who been not dealing with you. Like y'all don't like y'all like it ain't Duck ain't have nothing to do with her not fucking with you. She just don't want to fuck with you no more, or however. Like, but when you found out, however you found out that Duck was having a situation with her, you hated that so much till you lied and told them people that Duck was fucking with you, draw pistols on you, however, whatever the little lie you told to get move off them and all of them dumbass niggas down there to motherfucking do what they eventually ended up doing. Then when you do go, then you text her and you pretty much mock the fact that you got Duck killed, right? But you don't even go with her. She like whether Duck alive or not, you not gonna see nail, hair, or nail lip on that coop happy. She's not giving that to you. That shit is done and over with, player. Know what I'm saying? Like I didn't understand that. But then when you go to jail, the first thing you do is get caught assaulting your cellie, which is a man. I'm fucking floored. Like I can't make this shit up. Like this real life is fucking way more fucking graphic than fucking make believe. Like you can't make this shit up. Like they don't even need the movies no more. They don't even have to sprinkle no seasoning on these niggas motherfucking actions no more. All they gotta do is they can just tell the shit. They can tell the shit word for word, and we gonna be still like, oh, I can't believe it. Now you got another one of the niggas. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you another thing too. One of the niggas that got convicted of killing Duck. I can't remember which one it is. Y'all get in the comment section and tell me. One of them got caught with $100,000. One of the niggas, which I don't know which one it is. I think it's Los. But y'all get in the comment section. Let me know, Tennille, which one it is. One of them niggas got caught with $100,000. All kinds of pints of lean and pounds of weed. Like, I'm just saying, if I had $100,000, right? I had all these different pounds, I had all these pints of lean and up in the cell, and I got pounds of weed. It ain't no motherfucking nigga. I'd have been like a donkey. Where they say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Bitch, y'all would. That's how I would have been. Ain't no way. Ain't the PPP loans. Yeah, ain't no motherfucking way. I'm finna go kill a fly. I promise you, nigga. I'm Gandhi. I'm Buddha. I'm goddamn Martin Luther King. Goddamn it, I'm Buddha. Bitch, I'm the most non-violent. Yeah, one of them had $100,000 on cards. I'm the most non-violent motherfucker in history. You know why? Because I'm finna enjoy this motherfucking money. You can believe that. I'm finna enjoy this selling this pounds of weed, this good czar. I'm finna enjoy selling some of this motherfucking promethazine and codeine and sipping a little bit. And I'm finna enjoy getting 10,000 of this goddamn this 100,000 all in ones, and me and my lady finna fuck on this goddamn $10,000 in ones and a nice hotel down there in the Caribbean. That's what's finna happen. I'm finna get 10,000 of these goddamn ones, cause you know you get 10,000 ones. That shit look like goddamn $100,000, nigga. And I'm finna put it all on the bed, and me and my baby finna motherfucking go to town in this motherfucker, nigga. I'm finna feed her strawberries. She finna feed me strawberries. I'm gonna have a toe in my motherfucking mouth, nigga. God damn it, I'm talking about God knows what else, nigga. But I'm not finna be motherfucking murdering nobody, and I got all of this shit, you know what I'm saying, going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas wilder than a motherfucker, man. Like, they just threw their life away. Hey, Slick say you on point, bro. It was Los. Plus he had insurance CPP loans. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you got Los, you got Kenny Mac, and you got Teasy. You got three of these motherfuckers that like like this shit crazy. Hold on, let's go again too. Now you got the prodigal son, the golden child, Muwap. He had a career. Like they was promoting him as the next King Von. You could clearly see that once Von died, the focus turned to Muwap. Dirk had him with him. Track was promoting him. Muwap started dropping songs and this and that. There, I'm gonna say this now. I'll be honest with you. I never really could rap. I really never really liked Muwap music like that. It just, you know what I mean. It just maybe he could have eventually came out with a song that I would have liked it, but it just wasn't. You know what I mean. It just they had not came out with nothing that just kind of caught me just yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just say that right there. But I'm saying he definitely had the lane all to himself, and they threw it all away. On top of that, uh who that was dropped the documentary. Somebody, I think that was motherfucking Trapler Ross that just dropped the documentary about the shit. uh Trapler Ross documentary got a lot of information in it and a lot of pictures and shit. I think it's Trapler Ross that we never saw before. Bro, I, them motherfucking cameras that showed them going from O Block to motherfucking uh the Gold Coast, nigga, you could see them motherfucking cars, license plates, plain as motherfucking day, nigga. Like you could see them bitches plain as day. Like I'm talking about that shit was in 4K, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go look at that documentary, bro. I was checking that bitch out. Man, what my god now? Oh, don't do me like this. What's going on here? Hold on here. Hold on, y'all. Oh, we got some problems. Well, I
They
thought
trying
my
to bash me,
motherfucking
but it
laptop
ain't gonna
charger
help you.
fucked up.
It ain't gonna help
Hold
you
on, let me get this
bashing me.
nigga up
It
off
ain't.
of this motherfucker. Shut
It,
up, nigga. Shut up, rat. Uh, hey, Slick, I never like now his feet. Don't tell you. Hold on. SLK said I never like never the feature. Hell no, me neither. Slick say that's another reason he took that 300 back because he found about the scams they ran on the company. So they called for him to bring it back, and that car they killed Ducky in. Okay. Aaron would say, shit, he blew his career before he even started, literally for real, straight up. Because they killed Duck before Vaughn died. Straight up, definitely, bro. That's a good ass observation right there, Aaron. Definitely, straight up. Um, what I was gonna say, but yeah, like them motherfucking cameras. Like, I'll be honest with y'all. I'm just be 100% real with y'all. I don't understand how it took this long for them to go to jail. Like, I'm saying, like, real talk. If them motherfuckers in Florida, boy, they ass would have been in jail in 48 hours. Like, what is it, the first 48? They ass would have been in jail. Listen, Chicago, y'all got to have some old whack ass, bogus ass police, boy. Because here in the Gunshine State, the Sunshine State, boy, your ass going to jail, boy. I ain't telling no lie. All of that evidence that they had on them boys, you know what I'm saying, for a year, bro, for a year. Bro, listen, them niggas was self snitching, all type of shit. Bro, listen, do you know when they pulled into O Block? When they pulled into O Block from doing the murder, a police truck pulled right in behind them. When they was pulling in to park, a fucking police truck pulled in right behind them. I'm talking about exactly behind them. When they was getting out of the car, the police truck had him blocked in, and he attempted to get out, and then he got out, and then he got back in. You could see them niggas getting out the car, walking off, like hurrying up, walking off. Like if the police would have said, hey, y'all stop. You got license to this, that. Them niggas would have ran. Them niggas would have ran or shot at him and it would have been on. If it would, they came seconds away from going to jail right then, or at least us knowing right then who killed them, like publicly. Like I'm telling you, all that police had to do, because it looked like he was pulling them. I'm talking about he pulled in O Block and everything. He boxed them in and everything. Like he got out the car, and then as soon as he got out, he got right back in and he pulled on off. Like I didn't understand it. Like in any other circumstance, because you could tell he wanted to see who they was and whatever. It was almost like somebody called him and said, "Hey, leave them alone." They got out the car and everything right in front of them and everything. Like the jig would have been up. They would have been caught that day, or at least we would have knew who did it that day. Okay, so after that, when they was leaving, when they ran or walked off, they got video of them running through the courtyard in O Block, running up the stairs. Some of them changed clothes. I don't even think one of them didn't change clothes. I think Moowop didn't even change no motherfucking clothes. You know what I'm saying? One of them didn't even change clothes. Then they got one of them going back to the car, getting a bag. You could tell it was a pouch. You could tell it was a gun in there, like a gun pouch or something. And then he walked back up, into the apartments. And this another thing, right? This is just baffling to me as well. They doing all of this shit knowing it's cameras in O Block. It made me think that y'all must either got or y'all must have either had or thought y'all had some kind of connection with the security there or something. Because for the life of me, I just don't understand how they doing all of this shit knowing it's cameras in O Block. Like y'all know y'all on camera. Y'all left that motherfucker, jumped in those cars, went all the way down to the Gold Coast. Where in Chicago they got license plate readers the whole way. They got a bunch of them bitches down there in the Gold Coast. So you know your cars and all of this shit on being videoed or all the way there. Y'all went all the way there, killed that man, and then went all the way back and went right back to O Block. Ain't no y'all. These the dumbest fucking criminals in the world, y'all. But let me tell y'all something, bro. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. That shit is a shame. Like I don't want to ever be a victim of any kind of violent death or no shit like that. Now I pray that don't ever happen. But let me tell you one motherfucking thing. If it do happen, I don't want to get killed by no dumb motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get killed by those motherfuckers that I could have been still alive. You see what I'm saying? Like when you put all this shit together and they went to tell us the boy Zell Moona, I think Charlie Ross did a video on him. The boy Zell Moona got high one time and went to the hospital and told everybody. He got high, I think he's on pills or something, and he went to telling everybody. Zell Moona been confessed to killing FBG Duck. They got a live where Zell Moona was arguing with another boy on live, and the dude was like, "Show your face, bro. Show your face." And Zell Moona had his face like where you couldn't see it on the live, and he was just like, "Yeah, ask about that. Ask Duck about that FN. Ask Duck about that FN." I don't know how true this is either, but they say Zell Moona got shot at the scene. Now I don't know how true this is because this is a rumor, but they're saying that girl who's with Duck shot Zell Moona, and Zell Moona dropped his gun. That's what they're saying. Yeah, it's actually she said they didn't believe him. I hear you, Tanel. Shit, Marita. It's gangs and murders next to a couple of police stations this way. Yeah, I ain't gonna, I feel you on that one now. I feel you on that. I ain't gonna lie, I feel you on that one now too. I feel you on that one now too, SLK, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Like we used to trap a block away from the police station. Like we could look and see the goddamn police station. Like, no, hold on, let me think. No, we trapped on the same block as the police station. Listen, We was trapping on the same block as the motherfucking police station. I'm talking about like maybe 1,000 feet away from the back entrance to where the police cars come out at. I swear to God. Swear to God. The police station sits on OBT and Jackson Street and OBT and South Street. We was trapping on Jackson Street, right up the street from the goddamn police station. So yeah, I'm with you on that. You done made me think about that shit. We be doing some bold ass shit now. You know what I'm saying? We be doing some bold ass shit. But I just don't understand how it took these niggas this long. Then you know a lot of people want to blame Boss Top because that video Boss Top did that shit definitely added to, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you want to you say something about Troy, rest in peace. That's that nigga right there. He with the point niggas out and all type of shit. We know Boss Top, aka Boss Tail, will motherfucking tell something. Like we know Boss Top will do it now. You know what I mean? Like we know that what Boss Top will do. So uh and then like when you go back and look at the tweet, I mean the lives and the posts on the stories and shit. One thing them niggas did, them niggas sneak this and self snitched uh numerous times after that murder, and they got more bold with the shit as the months and shit passed by. A couple songs Moo Wop made. He was kind of like telling the shit too. So I just don't understand what took this so long for these motherfuckers to go to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, mm-mm. Mama Duck better than me though. You know what I'm saying? But God bless her. God bless her. Cause I would have fried all them bitches. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Like what Rick Ross say, God forgive, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a mother, if I'm a parent, you know what I'm saying, and they ask me, do I would I want them to have the death penalty or live the life in prison? Nigga, I don't want you to eat now. I don't want you to have a pet spider, bitch. Know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get that motherfucking type of goddamn pleasure. You ain't gonna get the motherfucking pleasure of motherfucking eating honey buns and goddamn cookies and smoking K2 and goddamn none of that shit for 30 years. No, bitch. I want you to have that date to where you got to meet old Sparky, bitch, or where you got to lay down, they scrap you that motherfucking table, and they shoot that shit up in you like the old pops off the movie Sugar Hill. You ever seen one of the motherfuckers have a heroin overdose? That's how they go. That's how they gonna have your ass in there fucking with Marita boy. So you waiting on me to have some sympathy for you motherfuckers? Boy, goddamn, not me. I don't give a fuck. I feel like I'm gonna get in heaven any goddamn way. I ain't finna spare a bitch. Hell no, hell no. Yeah, fry them bitches, bro. Yeah, matter of fact, let me throw the switch. Hey, can I throw the switch? Can I throw the motherfucking switch? You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to know. Can I throw the switch? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, give me that favor. Yeah, bitch, man, you got me fucked up, bitch. I ain't sparing a motherfucker. Hell no. So, but God bless her. I understand those type of people who forgive people for shit like that. I understand it, but it ain't me, dog. It ain't motherfucking me. Not how you. Nah, hell no. Accident, maybe so, but motherfucking on purpose. Y'all niggas brag about killing my baby. Y'all motherfuckers destroyed my family. Like a parent shouldn't see their kids pass. The parents should pass before they motherfucking kids. How violent you motherfuckers did it. You motherfuckers laughed and bragged and all this type of shit. Goddamn, Mama Duck just did an interview on Truth Teller. She say one of the motherfuckers was balling up paper and shooting it in the goddamn basket, in the trash basket, in the middle of trial. Say they was threatening her, all type of shit. Like, like sign language threatening and all type of shit. And you say them motherfuckers, Mama, I'm gonna call Mama Duck goddamn tonight, goddamn. I gotta talk to her about this motherfucking shit. I gotta talk to her about this shit. I just gonna be like, Marita, I let goddamn man, fuck that shit, Mama Duck. Fuck that. These niggas is flagrant than a motherfucker up in this bitch. Know what I'm saying? For real, dog. And I sat back and I watched those vlogs. It's a vlog. I forgot who did it, dog. But y'all, a lot of y'all probably already checked it out. That bitch got That bitch got Can't Get Right. That bitch got Ambry. That bitch got motherfucking Duck. That bitch got even Bandana Rose on Trenches Talk. They got him in there. I seen him in there. That bitch got Cash in that motherfucker. That bitch got Wooski in that motherfucker. And I'm just sitting there watching them on the block, dog. And I ain't gonna even lie to you. They block remind me of how our block used to look when we was out there young and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing about them pointing at the ground like they were shooting was disgusting. That's what I'm saying. Listen, my whole they block reminded me of our block, like for real. Like I was just sitting out there watching them, and I'm glad. I forgot whoever that was that shot that vlog, but I'm glad that they did that. Because it's like a time capsule. We got to see these people at that moment in time. You know, before all of this stuff happened. You know what I'm saying? Ambry got murdered. Um, Duck got murdered. Cash got murdered. Woos got shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, Can't Get Right got murdered. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn. Like when I was watching it, you know what I'm saying? I liked to seeing them. Cause I could tell that they really was cool. Like they really was friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we looking at these people like they, you know, they done blew up in the drill culture and they was infamous for the things that they did. You know, that Can't Get Right. You know, he get his hands dirty, shit like that. You know, but and Wooski and all of them. But at that moment when I was watching the vlog, all I saw was a bunch of friends hanging out on the block, doing the same shit that we used to do with our friends. You know what I'm saying? From the hood. That's all I saw. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, a lot of this stuff hadn't happened yet. Duck was alive. A lot of these people. Now, some people had done passed. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, like Brick had done already got murdered or whatever. But what I'm saying is, I I, I understood. I see. It's the same shit that I was living or was witnessing when I was out there. It was the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. If somebody would have recorded us back then in the early '90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, it would have been the same thing. And then if we look at that same vlog from where I'm from now, it would have been a lot of those people that had been that's dead or in prison or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, man, like it was sad though, dog. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was sad because I had the I I I could I'm seeing that now, so I knew what happened to these people. You know what I'm saying? I seen Duck on the block. I seen Embry out there cracking jokes and having fun with everybody. I seen Cash sitting on a goddamn crate, just chilling, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen Wooski out that bitch just chilling, just you know what I'm saying, hanging out with the guys. You know what I'm saying? Not coming across as oh though I'm a killer. None of that. He just hanging out there regular with everybody else, cracking jokes and you know what I'm saying, this and that there. Like I remember even one part in the video, he said, "Man, tell Amber to hold down my click clack. It's in her purse." So pretty much he's telling like, "Hey, look, Amber got my pistol, man. Tell her to make sure she hold that down." See what I'm saying? This the love, this the hood love type shit. You see what I'm saying? Slip will say, "Yeah, bro, you need to get Mama Duck on the panel. I can get on the panel. That's she followed the channel. You know what I'm saying? She followed the channel. That lady did none to them for real, bro. Wooski the man now, Chicago just need to drop more music. Listen, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, I listened to Wooski computer song the other day, bro. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. That motherfucking song be right. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't like all drill music. I don't like all drill music. Some of that shit I just don't like. But every now and then I run across some that I motherfucking like. I like it. That goddamn computers, that bitch is a classic. Listen, let me tell you something. Computers, I gotta say it like I'm from Florida. Computers, boy, look, I think you gotta put computers in the top five. I think you gotta put it in the top five, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know it's a lot of good drill songs that done came out. Dead bitches. I like Slide. I like and let's go to Von them. I like all these niggas. Know what I'm saying? Hey man, and then we got to go with Sosa with On Light. But I think when we talk about straight drill song, we talking about like the ones where they just talking about ops and shit like that. Boy, I gotta put Computers in the top three, bro. Like, boy, Wooski could fucking really. He has some talent, man. Like, I understand he got shot in the head and that, that just affected him or whatever. But he has some motherfucking talent, boy. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm hard on rappers. When I listen to that goddamn Computers, Wooski ain't fuck up not now time in that motherfucking song, boy. Like he rhymed every word. He's everything he said, the punchline. Like, bro, the nigga was like a super saiyan in that motherfucker. He was glowing, bro. I'm telling you, like I always watch the video. If you pay attention to the video, when you see Duck and Young and Dutchy and Cash and all of them in the video, you could tell that they knew. They was like, nigga, my dog just made a hit. I'm telling you. And then you gotta also think about this. Who made the song? This is Wooski. This is the King Von of their side. So it just added to it. Listen, I'm be honest with you. Cause when that song came out, it wasn't no dead bitches. It wasn't no slide. Before them songs right there, I'm gonna be honest with you. That to me, that was the best song that came from 63rd, from that side over there. That song right there. Computers to me. Before, we could put slide up there now. We could put dead bitches. Dead bitches is my favorite Duck song, period. All top. Um, but before them two songs, I'm pretty sure hands down Computers was the hit song of ever that was ever over there. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Yeah, something we used to do when we were younger during the summers when I used to be there. That's what I'm saying. I'm ashamed to say I never listened to it. You never listened to Computers? Shit. Oh, hey, listen. It's still that bitch still bump. That bitch still bump. I ain't telling you no lie, Mama Tanel. Listen, I'm telling you, I just listened to it again the other day. And listen, the boy had talent, man. The boy had talent, like for sure, for sure, for sure. But hey, life be life, and man, and things happen. The choices we make, they lead us either this way or that way, and we just have to deal with the consequences of the decisions that we make. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they can cost us our life. Sometimes they can cost us our freedom. They can cost us our health, our livelihood, stability, loved ones. This is the this is the this is the outcome of the choices that we make, and the little small choices because that we make could have a big outcome on our lives. Sometimes we don't know the outcome of the choices that we make until we make them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can be standing at a fork in the road and you can be like, should I go left or should I go right? And honestly, you sitting there trying to weigh the options and what, excuse me, the outcomes could be, and you really can't tell. That's one thing I don't know if some people realize. I've been realizing that sometimes you don't know the outcome of the situation. You just got to make a leap of faith. Sometimes you have to choose to go this way or that way. Now, a lot of times you can tell. A lot of times you know if you go this way, this is the most likely gonna happen. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just got to close your eyes and choose. And then if it don't work, and then it sometimes it don't work out, sometimes it do. And I hate sometimes when people say, oh well, you shouldn't have did this or you shouldn't have did that. That's easy to motherfucking say after a motherfucker done made the choice and they done went this way and it's not worked out for them. But you got to also realize that this was the decision that a motherfucker didn't know the outcome of it. Sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes in life you're not gonna know the outcome of the decision. You just got to choose. You can't keep going straight. The path forks. You gotta go left or you go right. Now that's don't happen all the time. Most of the time you can see what you should do, which way you should go. But sometimes you can't, bro. Sometimes you just got the motherfucking what's the name? Um, but yeah, I want to say another thing too before I get out this. I'm in this live um with Trenches News. uh he keep motherfucking trying to fool everybody. He keep trying to fool everybody about this motherfucking what he's doing, and he using the guise of he's tired. He was tired of this stuff happening in the community, and tired of these people dying and all of this type of stuff and this and that. Then this shit needed to stop and all this and that there. And I feel like he fooling people, and I feel like some people really believe that that is uh the reason why he get how he got here. No, y'all, people got to understand. This man been cooperating with the authorities way before Duck was murdered. Also, he been getting paid to inform on people in the community way before Duck was murdered. It was not, oh, I'm trying to clean up the community and this and that there. It was because that nigga was poor. He was poor, and he became an informant because he was getting paid to be an informant. And um, that's just what it was. It was a hustle for him. You know what I'm saying? It was a hustle for him. You know what I'm saying? And then it just, he ended up in the middle of the duck case because he called. He called them and told them that he had information on the duck case. You see what I'm saying? They didn't reach out to him. He called them. You see what I'm saying? So you already know what that was. Hey man, FBG Duck just got killed. I got some information. Hey, I need another check. You already on the payroll. You see what I'm saying? Like it ain't have nothing to do with that. But I'm gonna say this also. You gotta think, boy, them police is definitely probably they watch all of our channels, but they definitely probably watching his channel. He probably stay in correspondence with him and everything. And he helping them solve a lot of crimes. He helping them, I'm telling you, he helping like this shit crazy. Like, but it is what it is. He's entertaining. I'm not saying do what you want to do. Go check him out. Hell, I see I'm right here watching him on Vlad, but I just know what I'm looking at. I just know what I'm looking at, and it's um, it's entertainment for me. I'm gonna put y'all up on something else too before I get out of here, right? Um, put y'all up on something right here, right? Before I get out of here, and show some love. Okay, okay. You see this channel here, A Humble Soul? They got an interview with Big Head. You see Big Head right here? Big Head was a member of Trill Entertainment. It was Boosie. He wrote a lot of songs with Boosie and them, with Lil Fat and Boosie and all of them. But he's from New Orleans. Go look at his interview, y'all. Go look at his interview. Let me tell y'all something. When I tell you that nigga got a great story. It's amazing. I love the way he articulate his words and he tell what really happened. He know about the Irish situation. He know about the Marlo Mike situation. Um, bro, do me a favor. Listen, trust me. Go listen to this man interview, and then you'll be happy. You're gonna be happy. Also, I want to tell y'all this too. You see this boy right here, D boy. This is my friend right here. He's a rapper from Orlando. This is brother Mojo. Both of them is my friends. Both of them I can call them on the phone right now. That song that I used to play on the intro to my videos. This is me and D boy. That's me and D boy. This is him right here. That's my boy right there. That's my friend. Know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like straight up for years and years and years. And we was out there in the streets and shit together, whatever. And I see he got an interview on a Humble Soul too. I checked this shit out too. Well, actually, I posted some clips. I ain't seen the whole thing, but I posted some clips of it on my Facebook or whatever. But yeah, just so you know, I know both of these boys personally. Both of these boys done been in the traps with me. Both of these boys trapped with me. You know what I'm saying? Both of us, we did it all. Like both of these boys. These boys is the real deal. Trust me, they just happen to rap. But They is the real deal. These two boys right here, G shit, the real deal. Know what I'm saying? So whatever, if y'all go happen to be over there on that channel and y'all see them on the interview, listen to the interview. But Mojo really the one. This one right here, this D boy is the big brother. Mojo is the little brother. D boy is more of the business minded one. Mojo is the muscle. Mojo is the enforcer. You see his eyes. He got that. I'm telling you, that's my boy Joe. But he gonna do it though. Trust me. But yeah, I'm gonna get off this. This is the second live for the day. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. If I feel like talking later on, then if something else pop up, then I might pop back up on the live. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to crank these lives out for y'all a little bit more. Cause Lord knows I need to get this revenue flowing. I appreciate if y'all hit the cash out, you know what I'm saying, or hit the like button, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Any support would be greatly appreciated. I appreciate y'all. And what I'm gonna try to do is for y'all to show y'all my appreciation is to crank out these lives more so more often than not. I just had a little shit going on and my headspace wasn't even cool. I wasn't even cool to be sitting on live talking, shooting the shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just didn't feel like it. That's why I had a little time off or whatever. But going forward, I'm definitely gonna be trying to crank these out. As you see, I cranked out two of them for y'all today. And so I'm be trying to crank these things out for you guys. I just gotta scour the YouTube screens and find more content. Cause some shit I just don't even be like. I be thinking, I be like, some shit be interesting to me, but it just don't. For me, it don't seem like it's enough to carry a show or to make a couple videos off of. So I like to sit around and wait for something that's interesting enough that I feel like could grab you guys' attention enough. Um, to do a live on. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good Sunday. Shout out to my girl Tania Boyne. Shout out to my main band, Puller Talk Real Slick. Shout out to Nay Said It. Shout out to It's Aaron's Way. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. Shout out to Flyboy Michael 4. Shout out to 6000. Shout out to Nephew for Real. Shout out to Deputy Eula. Shout out to Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to SLK, Some Like Cloud TV in Wood. Shout out to Silk Foster Jr. I appreciate it. Did I say Nate said it? Shout out Nate said it. I don't know. I'll be talking real fast, y'all. My bad. Um, I'm trying to get all y'all shots out real quick. Um, I think that's it. Let me see. Shout out to you got that right, 239. Appreciate you. Fort Myers in the building. Lee County. Shout out to Sheeker Head Tay. Appreciate you. Lee County. Lee County. Shout out to Munda. Appreciate you. Shout out to Rich Supreme TV. Shout out to Sweet Baby Strawberries. Appreciate you. Shout out to CC Flow Grown. Appreciate you. Like, share, comment to this video. Chill.